12-inch variable speed drill press. It's model number 4214. I will give you some of the things I got excited about as I put together the drill, and a couple other items that not so much, and share those with you as you go through your decision-making process. So thanks for watching, and please hit the subscribe button to help me get to 1,000 subscription, and thank you. So one of the biggest highlight of this video is the variable speed functionality, and this one features a 530 revolution per minute RPM to 3,200 RPM, and it has a digital display. When you turn the drill on, that is pretty bright and clear, large numbers. And you use this lever to adjust the speed to high and low. So how that's get done is through a similar mechanism of a CVT transmission, if you are familiar with that. And I'll show you that in a second. So this is the other side of the drill, and I wanted to show you the variable speed mechanism because for me this is kind of the major highlight of this drill press. So to open the hood, if you will, this is one screw. You take it off and you open this, and as you can see here, these two pulleys, 1 and 2, they go up and down as you change that lever. So as they do that, the diameter of this pulley either expand or shrinks to change the RPM of the drill. I'll show you how that's done. So now we will be increasing the speed of the drill. Now we are reducing the speed of the drill. Increase. Decrease. So as you saw, it's pretty simple but very effective functionality here to help you change the speed from slow to fast or vice versa. So let's close this and talk about other items, other functionalities within this drill press. So the feed handles, 3 of them, they come de-assembled. So you have to put them together. Pretty easy, straightforward, obviously, as you know. You just screw them in and you could tighten them up through this groove here. These rubbers, the handles feel okay. If you force them, they could turn loosely right here. So, but they feel okay to the touch. The chuck key storage is right there, and it's a good place. A good use of space to have that there. The drill press comes with 2 Allen keys, 2 sizes. The larger one will be used to tighten the screw right there. That's one of them, and then the second one right there. So these 2 right there. This is how the top part attached to the column. So as we are still on this side, I want to show you the crank handle. The handle itself comes de-assembled as well. There is, as you put it in, there is one screw on the handle itself. To attach it to the support column to the table, you have to use the smaller Allen key to tighten the hand to that column as well. So the handle works as supposed to. So it is, the motion is pretty decent, and it feels sturdy as you crank it up or down. And then on the bottom there, the column support, it has 4 screws, and you would have to put those, attach those to the bottom plate, to the support plate on the bottom. So there's 4 of them, 1, 2, 3, and 4. The supporting, the handle that supports the locking mechanism of the table against the column, that one comes de-assembled, so you would have to assemble that as well to make sure you keep the table hold the same height or the same position as you raise it or lower it. So that's where that locking mechanism is, and you would need to assemble that part. So on this side, you have the speed control handle. This piece comes unassembled as well, so you would have to screw that back in. And then you have the depth control, which I will cover that in a second. On the cover, you have a nice cheat sheet here that basically helps you get recommendations around the speed of the drill and bit size and material for different jobs that you're going to be using this for. And that's a nice touch. So after I assembled the drill press, one of the first issues I found with it was that this depth locking mechanism and measurement all kind of in one apparatus was tilted that way, so much so that you see here with this cast iron here, it was rubbing against it as I was raising the table up and down. So what I have to do is to pull the depth scale this way to the outside so that I make it stop rubbing against that cast iron right there. So, and I did quite a bit of pull to make it stop rubbing against right there. Since we are here at the front still, I want to talk about the 3 controls that you have here. The first one is the power. It's basically turn the drill press on and off. This one is the light, is the LED light, and this one is the laser. And I'll show you both of those as I show how the drill press function. And these are 2 nice features that, in addition to the variable speed, I think the laser is amazing to have. And also, I was pretty impressed with the strength and quality of the LED light that they have put into this drill press. The turn on and off switch here has a key for safety, so you could pull this key and that will lock the on and off capability of the drill press. And when you put it back, then the 2 switches here for laser and for light are nice switches here. You know when they are on and off. They are marked nicely and you could see that. However, the word laser and light here, it's the same color of the background, and as you are busy working, and especially if the environment is not well lit and you still haven't gotten used to which one is which, to remember laser is on the left and light is on the right, it would have been nice if they had colored the text here with white or a higher contrast writing so that it is visibly clear to the user. I wish they've done that. That would have been a nicer experience for sure. I would like to show you the table now. So as you look at it, it is made out of cast iron, nice and flat. It was very greasy when I took it out. So I had to wipe it to make sure all the grease is not kind of affecting the wood or anything that I put on it. Basically, as I put the table in, one of the things I was surprised about is to see this locking mechanism here for the table. This controls how you turn the table left and right, basically. So what I was surprised by is that, as you could see here, against the contrast of my hand, this rubber was all ripped. So this is not even 24 hours, right? I opened this box, and this was the very first thing I was surprised by, that this locking mechanism came as such. So this is, in my view, really poor quality control of the product. Again, nothing will impact the operation of this drill press. That being said, this shouldn't be a situation of basically, because it seems a good value drill press, but as a result of being a good value drill press, you get a really bad quality product in relationship to quality control. So this is the second issue I found to be related to quality control. I haven't called WEN about this. I don't think I intend to call them, because this should be something I could just, as you see here, I could probably take this off, and I should be okay operating it like that. But the fact that it came with a ripped plastic cover, it is a pretty poor quality control. So be aware of this as you are unboxing, so that I wouldn't be surprised if your situation is a little bit different than mine, or if you have other more critical item affected by their quality control issue. But for me, this was the second issue. As I talked about the depth scale, it was bended inward, and it was rubbing against the cast iron of the main frame. So the extension here has two locking mechanisms underneath it. This is one of them, and then there's a second one right there. So as you pull this inward and outward, you have to lose these two keys, and then that will allow you to push this inward or pull it outward. You can tilt the table, and to do that, there is a scale here that you could use to measure your tilt. I would have liked for this to be a little bit more user-friendly and not require a tool perhaps, but it is what it is. So now let's talk about the light and the laser. So as you can see here, the light is pretty nice and bright. They have put a diffuser as a cover, so that helps disperse the light to all kinds of angles, like 360-degree angles, so that your wood doesn't block the amount or the direction of light coming towards your drill bit. And then the second nice functionality comes with this drill press is the laser. And as you can see here, it basically create a cross line where the drill bit comes in touch with the table. So as you press your drill, that's where the contact takes place. So I was, as my first impression, I'm pretty impressed with the quality of the laser. It's pretty bright, and this is a pretty well-lit environment here as I am filming this, and still the lines are very clear to the eye. So the drill chuck has the capacity of 1/8 to 5/8 of an inch, and it strokes at 3 1/8 of inch. And the quality is, it feels pretty nice, it's well made, and I was pretty impressed with how nicely they've made this piece. That was the positive side of the assembly process, is how good the chuck felt, which is an important part, obviously, to this drill press. These are the 4 tools that the drill press comes with. I mentioned already the 2 Allen keys. The small one is for the locking handles, and the bigger one is to attach the top motor to the supporting column. This piece right here is to eject the chuck, and I'll show you how to do that. And then this one right here is to do the other screws and nuts. So to eject the chuck, you basically lower this and you insert this tool here, and you tap it with a hammer, and that will cause the chuck to drop down. So you can see here the speed is pretty clear, and as I increase the speed, you see that number changes.